Hello, guys. You're welcome to Crypto Space. I am Austin. Today, we've seen so much happening in the market, and the general market is down, and Ethereum itself is so down. We're going to be looking at Ethereum and what has happened so far. If you're new to this channel, kindly smash the like and the subscribe button. It does help me a lot. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming around. You do rock. So let's go over into the Ethereum analysis and see what is happening right now. Well, it is not rocket science that it is basically the inflation that is actually causing the market to drop right now. And again, although we saw a slight push in the employment indices of the United States, but still it pushed up the market a little bit. But in the long run, the inflation still took a better part of the market. So we're going to be looking at what happened in the past couple of days, like past 2 days, starting from this point here. Please follow my mouse pointer. Starting from this point here, you can see that here the market opened at 1217.02 dollar, the highest. Sorry, yes, it's open. Sorry, not the high. It's opened at 1217. You can see the figures here. If I move it around here, you'll be seeing it here. So here it opened at 1217.02 for the day, and then the highest it got was 1219. You can see that it has this kind of doja candlestick. It's just fluctuating around a particular point, and then the lowest was 1153. You can see the range it's moved between, but the next day it took a total ton of events. You can see the wave here. You can see the wave. Let me use I think I should use a line and show this very well so that you see how it actually went down. You can see how it came down. Now it's sloping down as it is right now, even as it's currently trading right now. So it opened at 1168.37, which is 1168.37 cents, and then the highest it got was 1171.29. Then the lowest was 1000 91.71 cent. You can see that now, and it's closed at 1096.40 cents. You can see how the market is moving. The market is pretty much going down right now, and long-term traders are taking out their funds, while big investors, are waiting for the market to actually balance down to a particular point where they think they should go in. But let's go right to yesterday's trade and see what happened. Yesterday's trade, we'll notice that the market volume did not really do so well, much more like the one of the day before yesterday. Now, if you come down here, you're going to see that the day before yesterday, the market volume was around 1.25 million. Yes, it had a 1.25 million market volume, and that of a day before yesterday was around 1.19 million. You can see that the difference is not so much. The general market, the general crypto space has lost its market volume so much, and its total market cap as well, because market cap is dropping drastically every day with the downtrend of the market that is caused by the global inflation. Well, we're definitely going to be seeing the market pushing up pretty soon, but let's see how it's going to do. Today, the market just opened today. My time here, the market just opened today, is still going down and is still going to go down much more than this. But note, if the market goes down, follow my mouse pointer. If the market goes down much more than 900, if the market goes down much more than 900, maybe tomorrow or a day after tomorrow, then we're definitely going to be seeing Ethereum at 800. Yes, 800. Well, it can test 700. Yes, it can test 700, but it's definitely not going to test 600. But if the market, I'm going to repeat again, if the market goes less than 1000 to about 900, the market is going to hit 800 for sure. 800 for sure. It can test 700. Yes, it can test anywhere around 700, but definitely not 600 for now. In the long run, it might get to 600 someday, which we don't pray it gets to there, because you really cannot predict the market as it is right now. But currently, with the way the market is going, with statistical data, with analysis, with the market capitalization, and then with the market volume, the trades will only push down as much as 8 and testing 7,000. That is if it goes below 1,000 to 9,000. Now, if by chance in a couple of days, which I think that might happen in the next, maybe in the next five days, yes, in the next 5 days, because of the way the chart is going so far. Because if you check how it went in the last 2 weeks, you can check that it started dropping from 1,100 and 1,280 dollar, and then for the next 5 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it dropped successfully. It crashed down, and then a day after, it started showing a sign of growth in the volume, and then we witnessed a growth for like two, for like yes, for like 6 consecutive days, 6 consecutive days, and then it dropped again. So we're definitely going to witness growth for 5 consecutive. We're going to witness this downtrend maybe for 2 more days, which today's trade or tomorrow's trade is going to make up much more like the doji kind of candlestick. Doji kind of candlestick, meaning that it's not going to move so much. It's going to be much more moving within a particular range, just like what happened here on this particular trade. Now, if you check where it opened at 1,214, and then the high was 1,235, and then the low was 1,204, closing at 1,217. Now, that's the doji candlestick, and it doesn't really push up and it doesn't really push down. It just fluctuates around the particular point. That is what we're going to be having most likely tomorrow or a day after tomorrow, which is definitely going to cause a push in the market, maybe a push up to about, yes, let's say 1,200, or maybe 1,300. But if by any chance the market hits 1,400, then we're looking at the market pushing up to about 1,600. But this 1,600 point here is not going to be sustainable. Yes, it is not going to be sustainable, because once it hits this point, the market is still going to crash down back to about 1,200, where it is going to build a resistance. Yes, because the market has suffered so much, and it has gone to, most importantly, it has come to a point where investors see the light, see the opportunity to come into the market and then make profit. The general idea of crypto trading is to make profit. Nobody goes into the market without making profit. So it has come to a point, it has come to a low where people will make profit, because it has hit, currently now it's trading at 1,035. Yes, and like we said, if it hits 800, if it hits 900, it's definitely going to come to 800 and test 700. And that is the point. Investors are just going to jump in. But if you're trading now, like I always say this is not a financial advice. I'm just a guy in his space saying what he knows. Always try to dollar cost average if you're trading. Always try to dollar cost average. It saves you from a whole lot. Now, look at today's trade. Today's trade opened at 1038.58. It's still trading, it's still trading. So the high and the low, it's not going to matter much right now, because it's still trading currently right now. Well, we're just going to see how the market is going to go today, but I actually see the market going much more a little bit down. Then tomorrow we're going to have a doji candlestick tomorrow, which is definitely not going to make much moves tomorrow. But today we're definitely going to witness Ethereum crash much more than this, and then tomorrow we're going to have a doji candlestick, which is definitely going to push up the market. If it doesn't happen tomorrow, it's going to happen a day after tomorrow. And then we're going to witness a push in the market, like I've said earlier. So if you're trading, like I said, always try to dollar cost average. Dollar cost average, it is very, very important, so you don't get put in the deep of crypto, so you make a lot of loss. So if you appreciate this content, kindly smash the like and the subscribe button, and turn on your post notification for subsequent posts. It does help me a whole lot. Thank you for sticking around. I am Chumba Augustine, and this is Crypto Space.